Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a futures trading tutorial, and we're using oil on the 30 and the 15-minute time frame using our day trading bundle on the Think or Swim platform, plus also adding on our new manager to manage the trades, and this is quite a useful tool as well. So we're going to talk about last week, Wednesday, Thursday on oil on the 30-minute time frame, and then we go to the beginning of this week on the 15-minute time frame, because I'm always looking at multiple time frame strategies to actually get me in this trade. So first of all, we're going to talk about the short from last week, 30-minute time frame. We can see here on our part of the day trading bundle, we've got the Auto Harmonic Pattern, and the bat pattern prints and completes in the automated completion zone. So this is pretty good. Previous harmonic pattern, which was a Gartley, actually indicated we were going along, and we did. We went along there, but I'm more interested in this short right now, and the different types of entry strategies that we're getting with the day trading bundle. So we get the bat pattern complete, and we're looking for a reasonably aggressive entry. But for me, I'm always looking for that entry above this first pivot on the bat. I'm really looking for it to move through there to get some momentum. And you can see here, and again, an aggressive entry would have been sort of round about 66.91. I would say a moderate entry here is what I've put as 66.31. So you want to make sure it's over the start line and it's on its way. But then we get a 6-star sell here. A 6-star sell is part, and that xbratalgo is part of the day trading bundle. And then we get that divergence cloud confirmation with that red arrow. So when we get that 6-star, we're looking for signal confirmation. So then our conservative entry is at 65.65. Okay, so moderate entry there underneath this pivot for the signal for the harmonics is sensible. Then a conservative entry 65.65 on the xbratalgo, and then the confirmation on the divergence. And then it's simply just managing the trade with the manager. Now, this is very important here. On this sideways action there, most traders would have taken their profit because they don't understand what's going off. With the manager, this cloud is still red, so we've still got a bearish bias according to the price action. But also we see the dots up and above and below the candles. Predominantly these dots, the blue dots, are below, which is lower than average volume during this range bound period. We do get higher than average volume on the down candle here. We get higher than average volume on the down candle there. And this cyan candle is a down candle with higher than average volume. We get one green candle, which is an accumulation candle with higher than average volume, but that soon runs out of juice and comes back down again. And then we have this next push down, and then the get out is the exit here. This is the aggressive exit. So what we get is accumulation candle green. Okay, there's no dot above or beyond, so that's at average volume. But then the next candle is higher than average volume because we've got a cyan dot above, and it's a rejection of the lows, and it's got more volume than the previous candle. Why? Because it's green again. Then we get higher than average volume candle that rejects the highs, but then another green one here. So this volume's picking up to the upside. So that on the close of this candle, that's our exit at 63.42. Conservative exit is when our bias cloud goes from red to green. Now this is 4 candles in advance, so it turns on this one. You count 4 back. This is where the candle closes here at 63.81. So let's just have a look at those. Let's just take the scenario that we go moderately aggressive on this signal here for the harmonics. If we take that aggressive exit here, that's a 289 tick move in 24 hours. Great trade. If we decided to take the harmonics but wanted to see if this would turn back down and just waited for the cloud to turn green, then that's 250 ticks. It's still a good trade. That's $2,500 per contract. Now if we're taking that conservative entry when we've got the xbrat as well, we're a little bit unsure. We want to make sure we've got the xbrat and the divergence cloud confirmation. Still, with that aggressive exit here, that's 223 ticks. It's not a bad trade. So you've got alternatives here. With the conservative exit, we're talking 184 ticks. So there are differences, and again, with that day trading bundle, we have the opportunity when those harmonics pattern finishes in that auto completion zone to get in a move earlier. Those usually come before an xbrat. And you usually find an xbrat will be your conservative entry in this case. In some cases we don't get a harmonic pattern and we just rely on the xbratalgo. This is why we've got two signal generators within that day trading bundle, and then we've also got that confirmation with this divergence cloud you see in red here to give us that confirmation, signal and confirmation. And then in addition we've got this new The Manager to help you manage trades, not get out too early, to maximize your profits consistently. So that's last week. This week is phenomenal. I mean, I did a video yesterday on a breakout from the opening range play, but really this is the trade you should be trading this week on the 15-minute. Again, this is my chart setup. I've got hourly on the left, 30, 15-minute, and then another chart I've got all the smaller time frames. So I'm going to go big on this one here. And again, I'm using the day trading bundle on this one. So we get the open for Monday, and on the 15-minute we get an xbrat 4-star, we get a 5-star, we get a 6-star. Myself and my inner circle have been tracking this. When we get 4, 5, 6 on oil on any time frame, the move is mega because it's a good build up of momentum. So if you were to take, this is the oil open for the beginning of the week. If you were to take the 4-star, your entry would be a 62.49. The 5-star, because you're going above that candle there, would be a 62.64. And then obviously the 6-star is a later entry at 63.47, but there's a hell of a lot more probability with that happening. You can see the divergence cloud has given us that confirmation there as well of that move. Now, for one thing for me is I'll always look left, and if I'm looking trading that open on a Sunday, I'm always looking at that next pivot. Where is it? What's gonna get in my way? And this sort of pivot here, this resistance, is probably the one that was going to get away. You see how it went range bound during that time? So that 6-star buy for me, when we're building that momentum, really, really great here. So we're in it. We're in at this point here. We're through this resistance zone, and then we use the manager, and we should still be in this trade. Okay, we should still be in this trade. Why? Because we get these high volume, higher than average volume cyan dots above on the way up with accumulation candles. So each candle has more and more volume, and on the pullbacks we get lower than average volume, predominantly these blue dots underneath. So there's no need to panic. Then it goes up again, and then we have lower than average volume pullbacks again. The cloud nearly changes to red, but it doesn't. This is keeping us in the trade. Higher than average volume move up, we get higher than average volume move down here. Again, our stop should be below this support around 65.38. It does find higher support, lower than average volume, then it picks up momentum again with higher than average volume again. So there we are. The price is now 66.64, and you know that conservative entry was at 63.47. So you know, nearly 300 ticks in profit on this one, and we're continuing the trade, which is the most important thing. This is where we are right now, and we should just be aware that we've got some great signal providers with this xBrat and the harmonic pattern, and don't be afraid to carry these sort of trades. So when you're trading on the 30-minute and the 15-minute, don't be afraid. We get these big moves. You can always adjust stops below recent pivots if you're going to go to bed, and then just keep going. Got great signals from both harmonics and xBrat on these two signals, and then we just manage it with the manager. Don't panic. This was not a time to panic. This lower than average volume, the cloud was still green, and then we had another push up again, lower than average volume coming back, cloud stays green just, but it does, and then we're still going, we're still in this trade. So great opportunities there with both our day trading bundle and the manager, the new manager, to help you maximize those profits consistently. So again, this is the think or swim version. We've got versions for lots of other different platforms, so please take a look at the links in the description below and subscribe to the channel for lots more of these educational videos. So oil was the trade of the week this week. To be honest, oil's been great trading just recently, and hopefully this video has been informative.